For the troubleshooting and locating, what we're going to do for the data cables, to locate the cables, just to show you what this looks like, we're going to plug the unit in. And if you look at the unit, what we've got is showing us that we have a connection between the remote and the main unit. But if you also look up here, it's telling me that this is number 1. So in other words, this we can put in different modules to tell us to locate different jacks in a room. So example, here's the kit that comes with the toner. It has a whole bunch of the units in it that have numbers on them. So if you were to take this and plug it into the main unit, again, the unit will tell us that we have found number 5. So again, this is unit number 1, and the rest of them in here are 2 through 7. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over and plug one of these into a wall jack so that we can locate it from our patch panel. In other words, we have a bunch of wall jacks that we don't have any idea where they're located. So what we're going to do is plug this main unit into, or we're going to plug all of these units into the wall over there. So we'll take a minute and go plug in some of these locators. Okay, so on this side, we're on the work area side, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 of these modules and we're going to plug them into the wall jacks. It's a good idea when you're plugging in the additional modules to always leave, maybe either keep the odd ones on top or the even ones on top, whichever way you decide. That way you don't have to run back and forth and just look at which one that you plugged in. So I'm going to put number 5 on top and number 6 on the bottom. And if I was doing more of these, I would continue to do like 3 and 4 and one in the station next to me or whatever, so I can locate multiple stations. Now we'll go back and see if we can find this particular wall jack. Okay, now that we have our wall jack, our locators into the wall jacks, we're going to again go to Discover mode, and we're going to use the main unit, and we're actually going to jack into the ports. Now in this case, I had an idea which port was connected to one to save time. Now if you look, I'm jacked into port 73, and it's showing me that I have number 6 on the screen. Number 6 was the bottom jack in the work area that I just plugged them into. So we can locate where those are at. And the other thing, it also will tell us, if you look, 1 and 3 are crossed. So that must mean that we have our green, white, and our orange, white crossed. Due to that, it's a 568A or 568B standard. So we can not only locate the wall jacks that were set up in, but we can also determine the fault that is in those wall jacks at this time when we plug it in. So that's how that experiment will be done. You'll go and locate all of the work areas from 73 through 88 in these ports, and then you also give me the faults on each of the jacks that are associated with the wall jacks.